Yo, what is good, everybody? We are back with another video. This time we did quarterbacks, we did running backs. Now we go wide with the receivers. We're going to be doing the top 10 starting receivers. Before we get to the top 10, we'll be starting with the honorable mentions. So we're going to be putting people who, in the honorable mentions. So, this video hopefully is short and quick, so you guys don't have to waste your time watching it. But yes, please, I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, we are going to start off with we're going to be starting off with, Denzel Boston. The boy from Washington, there he is. Denzel Boston. I've liked what I've seen from this guy. He's 6'4". He could separate. I think Ooh, hold on. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Lost something, but we got it back. Anyway, Denzel Boston. It was one of the guys who I wanted. He has the thing about him is that I think he's one of the best receivers in his class. He's a big body in the red zone. He has great Evans, and I think he could be I think he's going to be very solid because, by the way, I'm doing this list based on how you've been the last 2 to 3 years. And I think Denzel Boston, I think he's going to step up because he's been in camp, he's been doing very well. But yes, that is what I think, and I think Denzel Boston is going to do very good in Cleveland, and hopefully they don't ruin his career there. Please, I think. And then now next up we have the boy from Ohio State, Carnell Tate. Ladies and gentlemen, he was the number 2. He was the guy who was he's the guy who was the 2-man to Jeremiah Smith, as people know, but Carnell Tate, bro. Carnell Tate, and he's a complete receiver. I think he can, on a deep ball every time, I think he can do it all. I think with they have a good quarterback in Cam Ward. I think I think y'all should watch out for him. His ceiling is kind of high, and I know who knows what Carnell Tate could do. But yeah, but we'll see what he can also contest the catch. He's a good route runner. Let's see how good his chemistry will be with the likes of Cam Ward and whoever his quarterback will be in Tennessee if Cam ever gets injured. Next up we have on this list is Jalen Tolbert from the Miami Dolphins. Don't know where he is. Can't find him, guys. Video may be ruined. Alright, here he is. Blind. Yeah, but Jalen Tolbert, I think now he's gotten more snaps over the last few years. He's averaged like a first down per catch, 12.1 yards. Actually, yeah, I got that from stats, but he's good in the red zone. I think Miami got I think Miami, I don't know, man. Will he get a lot of catches? I don't think so. But Jalen Tolbert, he's good in the red zone. Um, but I don't have much faith in the brother. I just have no faith in him. I was watching his highlights. He can get. He knows how to get in the end zone. Knows how to get open. Like he's no. I've seen his highlights. I think he always gets open during the deep passes. And Miami's built on speed. But let's see what he can do with the Miami Dolphins. Let's see what he can do. Let's not lose faith in the brother. Okay, next up on this list is Courtland Sutton. Where is he? There he is. Courtland Sutton. I think he's a very underrated receiver. I put him in the proof. I think there's receivers better. He's holding 20 touchdowns in his the last 3 seasons. On the red zone. He is the premier guy. He's the guy you need to look to whenever you need a good play. But yeah, with Courtland Sutton, I think he can catch in traffic. I think Courtland, if he could stay healthy, then maybe Courtland Sutton he'll do pretty decent. Will he get the ball more than Jalen Waddle? I don't know. Because Waddle is a fast brother. Yes, that's what I think. Next up we have on this list, where is Mike Evans? Evans is over here. Mike Evans. He is not. You are asking me, why is he here? I know, he should be 20. But man, come on. Look, the 23 and 24, I think 20. Y'all are asking me, why would you put him this low? Look. I know the streak that he had where he had 1,000 yards receiving, 1,000 plus receiving yards until 2025, 26 season. Yeah, but now he's with the 49ers. Will he get... I think, he'll get the ball more and he'll be back doing his thing. But like I said, Mike Evans is getting older. But yeah, that's what I think. Next up we have is Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas has done pretty decent. I've kind of liked him. I think Brian Thomas, I think he should be in this. I think he should be in another different tier. But you have other guys, who are just as amazing. He had 700 plus receptions. He was a good as a rookie wide receiver, but I think Brian Thomas, he slowed down. I don't think he's slowed down at all. I'm just looking at his stats right now. Okay, he didn't have his best season. 48 receptions, 707 yards. Last year he had 1,000 yards, and he was one of the best receivers we've ever seen. But I think he will be lower on this list, but he averages a first down. But next up we have is Jalen Waddle. Where is Waddle? There he is. So hard finding these guys nowadays. Jalen Waddle has been freed from the shackles of Miami. No more Tua. He has Bo. Bo Nix is going to lead them to the promise. Bo Nix is going to help Jalen get better. Will he get the ball more in Courtland? That's what I think he's going to get it. He has, in the last 3 years, looking at his stats, I just searched it up. He had 2,800 yards. I think Jalen Waddle, he's fast. I think he was wasting his potential on a team where they haven't they haven't been fairly good. Now he's joined a team. I mean, last year, despite the quarterbacks he had, he almost had 1,000 yards. But hopefully, we get to see Jalen Waddle be at his best for Miami. No, excuse me, Denver. But I don't think he's not a top 10 receiver yet. But this is like I said from the last 3 years. Because there are other guys better. Next up we have is Rome Odunze. You know, last year didn't get that much targets. But this year he got more targets. With Caleb Williams becoming a better QB. 1,400 receiving yards. 10 touchdowns in his first 2 years. Hopefully he'll get 1,000 yards. Hopefully. But next up we got is the Offensive Rookie of the Year, T-Mac. Fresh off of winning the award, with Bryce Young at his best, T-Mac is going to get busy. Tutoria McMillan, let's see what he can do. He's a massive target to throw to. I saw his highlights at Arizona. I like the guy. He was quite amazing. I actually thought, wow, Carolina's actually cooked up with this, He has good hands. He knows where the ball is. Just a quick, I think he's going to do there. I think he's going to take that next step into being one of the best receivers. Next up is a guy who could have won the award, but he just couldn't, man. Because of the injury, it's Emeka Egbuka. He started out so well. I thought Buccaneers were doing well. Baker Mayfield was found his home. Emeka Egbuka was starting out well. Then I think the injury pretty much, it just derailed the hype train. He's a good route runner. Let's see what he could do. If he could keep that same thing up, then Emeka Egbuka will get out of this list. But yeah, I think without him, if he wasn't injured, then maybe he could have won that award. I think he would have won that award. Now he's the wide receiver 1. Mike Evans is gone. It's your time to shine. Anyway, we're going to put next up DJ Metcalf. The brother from Pittsburgh, there he is. I'm not big. DJ Metcalf's a good receiver. I'll give you that. He's nice, man. But yeah, DJ Metcalf. Oh, I think I said DJ. I meant DK Metcalf. Sorry for the name pronunciation. But DK Metcalf, he's a big guy. He can I think he's a physical guy. He can block well. I think he was a pretty reliable receiver for Pittsburgh. He's honestly a strong man. He's fast. He's fast for a big guy, personally. And now but this year he was more of a yak guy than a deep ball guy. But next up we have from the last one for this list, we got Terry McLaurin. He has been the underrated receiver. Every year he's reached the 1,000-yard mark. When the team was bad, he was good. He has help now. He has Stephon Diggs, and I think he's going to do just fine. And we'll see what Terry can do. Now we get to... Hold on, I forgot. Oh. Forgot to do this list. Should have known. Hold on one moment. So sorry, guys. Yep. Anyway, now we begin on tier 3. At 11 and 20, we're going to put Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey. He is honestly, he's been the primary target for LA now. I think he he didn't get as much targets, but because Keenan Allen was, I think, getting the ball a lot. Because in his first year as a Bear, he was struggling. But yeah, Keenan Allen, yeah, but I think Ladd McConkey is gonna now with being in McDaniel's offense. I think if he could, could be not taking the hits and stuff like that, and just burning guys, because Ladd McConkey is honestly a good receiver. He has a 70% catch rate. Now we get to number 19, T. Higgins, probably the best wide receiver 2 in the league every year. Even with Joe Burrow giving the ball to Ja'Marr Chase, his averages a first down, 18 touchdowns over the last few seasons. T. Higgins I think will be more reliable when Ja'Marr Chase ain't performing well. Anyway, next up on this list, Malik Nabers. The injury pretty much destroyed him, but he did well as a rookie, and I think, if he can, get fully recover and get back to 100%, I think he's going to be back to tearing up defenses left and right. And they will be just fine. And I know he could have been good, but now, if he can, get that injury to go away, then Malik Nabers is... I think that injury pretty much destroyed him. It is a big shame that happened. But I think he can catch the ball well. He's like Ja'Marr Chase, but who is bigger, faster. Now, when he's healthy, he's gonna be the top 10 receiver. Mark my words. Next up, I'm gonna put Marvin Harrison at number 16. Actually, I'm gonna switch it around. Put Nabers at 16 and put Marvin at 17. Marvin Harrison, he was good in his rookie year, but now this year he is dropping the ball. I think it's what I've seen. It's what I've seen in these clips. He's dropping the ball, but Malik Nabers, I think, wow, Malik Nabers is better though. But Marvin Harrison, I think, is going to be that guy. Anyway, at number 15, we're going to put George Pickens. George Pickens, he's honestly done pretty well in the last 3 years. He's been a great addition to the Cowboys. A good two-man, like a two-guy, the backup to a good Robin to CeeDee Lamb. And I think, George Pickens is going to be more productive this year. Anyway, we are going to put number 14, Garrett Wilson. Even though he has the quarterback problem is crazy, Garrett Wilson still performs. I think, if he gets a decent QB this year, or the next few years, hopefully he gets a QB before he starts getting older. 26 is where you're in your prime. or else GG's for him. His career's over. Next up, we're going to put Zay Flowers. First of all, stop with the Zay hate. Y'all hating on Zay Flowers way too much. I like about him, he's fast. He's fast, but y'all, like, I don't get the hate on Zay. His fumble against, the Chiefs in the AFC Championship kind of, it made me a little bit upset. But yeah, I think, even though he's below 6 foot, like, I think he's going to go right to the top. His best seasons are going to be coming. Watch out for Zay, and when I'm right, I'm going to be laughing at y'all. I'm joking. Next up, I'm going to put Chris Olave at 12. Chris Olave he's averaged, I think, even though he's had concussion problems, Chris Olave, he's gotten to be, I think he's had, 1,000 yards 3 out of the 4 seasons he's been in the league. So, touchdown, I think, even though he's had, 4 concussions? I mean, even though he considered retirement. And now, Chris Olave, Tyler Shoug's gotten better with 2025, him doing well. Guys, as a Saints fan, if you're a Saints fan, you should be ready. You should be kind of excited. Next up for the 11, the last one on his honorable mention list, Rashee Rice. He missed some games last year due to something that happened to him. He did spend 30 days, even though Rashee Rice, he spent 30 days in jail. He tested positive for THC. He was in custody, but I think Rashee Rice is still, when he's playing, he's like a top receiver. Actually, you know what? On second thought, he's not there. You know what? I think Rashee Rice, I'm going to put him at 14, put Garrett Wilson at 11. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right. Top 10, guys. This is going to be the big one. Let's go. Number 10, DeVonta Smith. In his last 3 years, he's been pretty solid. He's at 1,000. Looking at DeVonta Smith's stats, right now I gotta find it real quick. Yep, here it is. He's averaged, he's had I feel like the years that he didn't reach 1,000 yards is like when he was like 800, 900. I think he's still good at this level. But I think DeVonta Smith will be a top 5 receiver. If you know, now no more Kevin Patullo. It's DeVonta time. Anyway, at number 9, let's go Nico Collins. He honestly has been, Nico Collins is like what? A faster version. Not gonna lie, he has like good size for a receiver. He's physical. Every time on those like contested catches, he wins those. He's a physical wide receiver. And I think now with the Texans getting an O-line, they're winning. I think he's gonna get better. He is just only getting better, people. Let's get that right. Anyway, at number 7, A.J. Brown. starting new life as a New England Patriot. In those 3 years, he's been pretty solid, especially in his first year with the Eagles. Honestly, he was very good. But A.J. Brown, I think he's going to get better. I think with Drake May just almost nearly winning the MVP, nearly losing the MVP, A.J. Brown's he's gonna do very phenomenal. He can catch the ball. He has good hands as well. That's what I think of A.J. Brown. And at least he got his win. His ring, where he pretty much, I think the Patriots are gonna be in good hands. I know Braden, your team's gonna be in good hands. Shout out to him. Anyway, at number 6, last person in this, CeeDee Lamb. He is a machine. 105 receptions, 1,350 yards, and 9 touchdowns in the 3 years he's been here. Yes, I did some math. Well, AI helped me with it. Dak Prescott, the best duo. This right here is the best duo I've ever seen. He's that good. Every year he's except 2020, he nearly had 1,000 yards. He has popped off. And if I think the guy who is going to Cedarian Lamb, yeah, I just looked up his name. He is going to take a big jump this year. Dak Prescott's going to sling the ball more, and hopefully interceptions don't play a factor. And I'm having a bad year. But yep, that is what I think. Now, we are going to the top 5. Let me know who would you put in this. But here's the top 5. Ooh, hold on. I think I missed someone. Hold on, let me get a timeout. I forgot DJ Moore was there. Oh, never mind. He was I forgot he was 18. Yes, 18. Yes, DJ Moore, yeah. He's been good. I think DJ Moore, he was solid for the Bears, and then I felt like he should have not ran away from the ball when it's thrown to him. Should have got it, buddy. But yeah, DJ Moore is pretty solid. Three straight seasons, 1,000 plus scrimmage yards. And he's at 23% of the team targets. But with them, both Buffalo Bills, I think he could help Keon Coleman be better. He's not a top 32 receiver. You may ask why. Anyway, here we go with the top 5. And oh my gosh, I forgot another one. And also, yeah, before that, I also forgot someone else. Drake London is supposed to be there. Yes, Drake London. Yeah, I think now the Falcons, he's gonna have to deal with Tua now. Yeah, but he's a pretty physical receiver, fast as well. Yeah, but I'm a big fan of Drake London, and I wish he succeeds, or he should be traded to a bigger team. That's what I think should happen to him, because he's that damn good. Yeah. Anyway, top 5, lads. And number 5, I'm going to put Amon-Ra St. Brown. He wasn't a first rounder. But honestly, 3 straight seasons, he's at 1,250 plus yards, 10 touchdowns. 31% of the targets go to him. Let's be for real. He's a good route runner. He's not the tallest, but he knows he can get yards. His celebrations are cool. I mean, Amon-Ra, I think he's a slot receiver. I think y'all will say, even though he's a slot receiver, Didn't take some like corners, linebackers, well, backup corners. He's still good. I think with the season he's been having, he is sensational. Next up, we're going to put Jay Jettis. Justin Jefferson's been great. 3,600 yards in the last 3 seasons. 88 receiving yards per game. Name a better receiver than that. Justin Jefferson. He's not number 1 because he hasn't been at that level yet. But you'll like, if Justin Jefferson can have some accolades, then we can discuss him being in that 1 spot. But I think he's a top 5 for sure. Anyway, at number 3, we're going to put the OPOY, Jackson Smith-Njigba. He was... Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf had to crawl and walk so he could fly. Had to walk and run so he could fly Jackson Smith-Njigba or JSN. OPOY, 1,790 yards, 12 touchdowns, a ring to his name, Jackson Smith-Njigba. What a year he had. I think he'll go for more. Because he's still 24. He can still... Who knows what he can still do? Who knows what Jackson Smith-Njigba could do? But anyway, we have the last 2. Puka Nacua and Ja'Marr Chase. Puka Nacua has to be number 2. Chase is your number 1 wide receiver heading into the new season. Every year, Ja'Marr Chase in the last 3 years, he triple crown, just like Kupp did. Puka Nacua, he is a phenomenal route runner. I mean, even though can Puka Nacua be the guy that Matthew Stafford relies on? I believe so. He can. He's pretty much unguardable. This Puka Nacua, and then we got Ja'Marr Chase, who is he's been Joe Burrow's favorite target ever since he came to friggin' Cincinnati. I do want Ja'Marr Chase to grow his hair back. Bring back the braids. No, bring back dreads, something like that. Every year he's recorded 1,000 yards. What is not going to be... I respect this guy, and I know, hopefully this man could, hopefully he can, I think he should be OPOY if the Bengals do good. Because Burrow did say he had a good feeling about them being the best player. Like him being in 2019 LSU Tigers when they won the whole thing undefeated. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. If you liked it, please click the like and subscribe button if you want to. You don't have to. It's optional, really. And hopefully, and let me know what videos you want next. And other than that, see y'all in the next one. Stay blessed.